We are back with some account reviews. It has been a minute since I've done a video like this. These are all going to be updated account reviews, meaning people have resubmitted their accounts recently, so these should have the most recent characters from the game in their accounts if these people have been pulling for the characters and trying to get the characters. So this first account is Pico's account, who is a free-to-play player. They have saved up 7,400 gems, which I just have to give you kind of a little round of applause right there, because good job resisting the temptation to summon when you could have otherwise been summoning, especially with this is a current obvious video right here, screen recording, and this banner is currently out in game. You could have been summoning for the current Bakugo, you could have been trying to summon on the strike banner, but I assume you have been holding out for the new Yaoyorozu who's coming out, so really good on you. I am proud of you for saving. So let's go ahead and play. We're going to take a look at Pico's characters and memories, and I'm just going to kind of give my opinion on the account as a free-to-play account, which is going to be a lot of fun to see kind of where you're at. So starting off, a level 130 Ida. This is free-to-play, completely free-to-play. If that's completely free-to-play, that is impressive. You have definitely optimize the characters that you're investing in. Just looking at this right here, you've been investing in good characters, I would say, other than this guy right here. I feel like maybe Todoroki should be higher than this guy, but maybe you just got extra pieces of this guy, right? Because he's a general pool, whereas Todoroki you didn't get extra pieces of. So you know what? It's fair. But a level 130 Ida and a level 130 Kirishima, props to you. Good character investment. I am impressed. I am also very impressed with the fact that you have All For One level 130, you have Gentle Criminal level 120, and you have Best Genius level 115. And guys, this is a free-to-play player, or at least that's what their submission has said, right? So if they can get these climax battle characters to 130, 120, 115, that means they've been grinding, right? Then you can definitely do it too as a free-to-play player, or even as a light spender, make it a little bit easier on yourself. But this is impressive. I'm happy seeing the climax battle characters up here. I'm happy seeing the character investment so far. Now, if we scroll down and see characters lower that should be higher, I might have something to say, but maybe that'll just be because you don't have the stars or the ability to invest in those characters yet. Level 100 Celebration Deku, level 100 new Deku and Rody. This one might not have been the best investment. This character's okay, but not super great. This character being level 100, you just didn't get extra pieces for. That's fine. At least they are level 100, so good job on that. Okay, actually, good job getting the characters you have to level 100. I am happy seeing the characters that I see. Is this really free to play? There's no way you got all these characters to level 100 free to play. Maybe, I guess. You definitely could if you were doing free to play from day one. So, I mean, I feel like you had to spend some money here, no? I don't know. All right, now we're getting into the lower levels. Hey, you even got Redestro to 95 so far. That's pretty decent. That tells me that you might have struggled with the Redestro climax battle though, because you should optimally, have him to level 100 by now if you're doing it every single day and able to get enough medals to exchange for his pieces. You should have him level 100. So maybe you struggled a little bit, which is fine. You are if you are free to play, it makes sense. Okay, so this, I do see some characters now that should be higher. You might be working on them. I hope you're working on them, specifically Sue. Sue deserves to be she is god tier, right? She is literally one of the best characters in the game, still insanely good. I think she should definitely be higher on your list here. She should be at least level 100. If you have extra copies, get her as high as you can. Aizawa, these two are, the blue one's better now. The yellow one used to be the best general pool unit in the game. I feel like the blue one should be also level 100. He's not quite as good as Sue. I think he definitely has his uses though, and can be fairly decent. But out of all the, I feel underrated fantasy characters that came out, I feel like Aizawa was definitely one of the most underrated characters just because of the time that he came out. I don't feel like he was as useful as he could have been compared to when other characters came out. Probably this Aizawa and the Kaminari I think got the biggest shaft in terms of usability. Looking at the other characters, yeah, I'm mostly okay with looking at your UR characters and where they are. Yep. I'm really okay with that. Some people might get upset that green Bakugo isn't higher, like I know some people will, or purple Bakugo especially too. But you have blue Bakugo already way up there. I think it was like level 110. Blue Bakugo, purple Bakugo do almost the same thing. Blue Bakugo I think just does it better. Personally, I've always said that, but it used to be a big debate back at the start of Ultra Impact. Who's better, blue Bakugo, purple Bakugo? As long as you have one of them leveled up, I mean, it's fine. Green Bakugo will be good eventually, maybe in future content if they ever add like a long game content into the game, you know, where it takes multiple turns, like 20-30 turns, then this guy with his stacking can be insane. But right now, he's just not that great. Kirishima, you don't need these Kirishimas leveled up, obviously, because you have the Fantasy Kirishima, so you're fine leaving them where they are at. You actually have quite a few characters if this is free to play, and I am impressed with your selection of URs. All of this is going off the presumption that it's free to play, like you have said. Otherwise, you know, let us know in the comments if you spent a little bit of money if you happen to watch this back, because I genuinely want to know if it is free to play. Like, that is impressive, so definitely let us know down in the comments if you watch this back. But yeah, I'm happy with your selection of characters. I do think Midnight could be a little bit higher. I think Midnight is definitely a UR worth investing in. She has so many uses just in Club Festival and VE Tower. Even in PvP, she's not terrible as a choice. I mean, there's better options, but like Midnight's really good, right? In my opinion. You have the SR free-to-play characters all leveled up to 120, it looks like. You haven't been slacking on your SR characters. See, this is where a lot of people get me, and it really makes me mad, is like they will not have these free-to-play characters that could potentially be some of your strongest characters in the game, especially if you're a free-to-play, you know, player. They will not have these SR Plus, because they will have used their stamina for the double drops, triple drops weekends. But those weekends are every weekend. These characters and your ability to get them to SR Plus was only for a limited time. Now, they're not dropping these characters as frequently anymore either. So like the characters that we have SR Plus right now are pretty much all we're getting for a while. We might get one like here and there on a holiday, but they have definitely slowed down on giving us SR characters. So yeah, I do like the ones that you have to SR Plus. Isn't Midnight a case file character? I think you should be getting him to 120 here soon. Same with Yayurozu. Is this All Might too? I think all three of these might be. Maybe they aren't available for 120 yet. Maybe it is 110. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, you're doing pretty good on the free-to-play characters there. And then for your SR investment, let's take a look here. Yayurozu's good. She should be high like she is. Oh, what else do we got? Do we have anyone down below that should be higher, I guess, is the question more or less now. Looking at all of these. Purple Hawks could be a bit higher. Purple Hawks is really good. I would say Cheer or Araka could be higher if you didn't have Fantasy Todoroki, but since you have Fantasy Todoroki, she doesn't really matter as much. But for anyone out there that's missing Fantasy Todoroki, investing in Cheer or Araka is a good idea because she has barriers for your whole team, which can be useful for certain climax battles. What else do we have here? Do we have anything else that's super useful? Yellow Moneta can be useful. Maybe put a little bit of investment into him. You don't need to go too crazy with him though. Yeah, there's not too much down here that I would say your Green Mina can be invested in a little bit. She definitely has her uses. Purple Endeavor, I would say, could be invested in like quite a bit, and Red Endeavor. Both of these Endeavors are really good. Purple All Might, I would say, can be invested in. So those three characters especially, I would say invest in them. These two Endeavors, this All Might right here, should definitely be invested in. They are very good SR characters, especially when it comes to VE Tower and scoring high. That Red Dabi should be invested in. He is the best SR Dabi out of all the Dabis. This guy right here, Seiji, I mean, if you're sleeping on Seiji, I can't help you. You have to know by now, Seiji is literally one of the best SRs in game, so you should be leveling him up and getting him as high as you can, as quickly as you can. Like, this is #1 priority right here. He should not be as low as he is. Seiji is insanely good as an SR character, but overall your character management for UR characters amazing. Your character management for SR characters, I'm guessing you probably aren't a big VE Tower player. Maybe you are though. But this would help you out a lot, getting this Seiji just, you know, leveled up for VE Tower, and that would help you increase your VE Tower score. It's always nice to increase your VE Tower score too, because you get more free hero gems that are ultimately going to help you do more summons in the end, especially as a free-to-play player. So like, yeah, invest in your SR characters, guys, for VE Tower. Now for the memories. Okay, free-to-play memory done. Free-to-play memory done. Like it. Free-to-play memory done. Free-to-play memory done. So a lot of free-to-play memories done, right? Is this free-to-play? I can't remember. Maybe that one might have been. Anyways, a lot of DX'd memories. Very impressive. I am happy with the fact that you have DX'd a lot of these free-to-play memories. And initially, back in the day, I say this like it was a long time ago. It was like less than a year ago. But back in the day, this memory right here, you used to want to keep multiple copies of it, right? Like 2 to 3 copies, because it was a crypt memory and it was really useful and there weren't too many memories around. Nowadays, we're pushing like 300, 350 memories. I could be wrong, totally wrong on that count. That's my guesstimate based on the memories in my box. But we're pushing around 300 to 350 memories total in the game, just counting URs and SRs. That's not counting rares, and that's also not counting the normal memories you get from the story. So there are plenty of options now when it comes to crits and things like that, so you don't need multiple copies of this memory anymore, I would argue. So having a 1 copy DX'd is fine, and if you happen to have more copies below, like, I won't kick you for it, but I would say it's not really necessary anymore. Like, this is a crit memory right here, crit plus ultra memory. This is a really good speed memory for PvP. I would recommend actually leveling this up for PvP if you are running a speed PvP team. Overall, though, so far, looking at your memories, if these are free-to-play memories, really the amount that you have DX'd is amazing. Like, good job. And then we have a power crit memory right there, another crit memory right there. There is another crit memory right here, another crit memory right here. So like lots of crit memory options, you know, nowadays. This one actually insanely good. Don't sleep on this memory. I gotta point it out. Miraculous coordination, plus ultra gauge raise, critical hit rate, and a technical hit by the time you get a DX. One of the best, like insanely best memories for VE Tower in the game. What else do we have? Pretty good PvP memory, obviously really good on Bakugo, friendly reinforcements. So there, yeah, you got a plethora of good memories. This one gives crit rate to your whole team when used in a 3rd successfully executed skill chain. So really decent memories. This one's a good defensive memory for a hero. Like, you got some good options. You got some really good options when it comes to your UR memories, and I am very happy with them. Oh, baby. And looking at the SR memories, I absolutely love seeing all the DXs on the SR memories. That is beautiful. That is actually gorgeous. Now, I'm going to tell you my one problem I have, and I say this every single time, I swear. Every time I do an account review. There is something very important missing on this screen right now, and that is the fact that there is no lock icon on any of these SR memories. You could accidentally sell them at any point, and that really like drives my OCD crazy, man. Like, lock your memories. Lock your memories. Don't accidentally sell them, because that would just be tragic. That'd be really tragic, especially for like these limited memories, like the Christmas ones and stuff like that. That'd just be so sad to accidentally sell your fully DX'd limited memories. That would just be so sad. You already got the bonus memory leveled up. Nice. So like, yeah, lock your memories, please, for the love. Everybody, not just this person, everybody, lock your memories that you are keeping and that you are using. And that way it also just makes it easier to auto select memories that you aren't keeping and using and sell them, because then you don't have to go through one by one and pick them all the ones that you want to sell and get rid of. You have quite a few rare memories here. Actually, kind of props to you for having all the rare memories DX'd right here, because even I do not have all the rare memories. I have a select few of the rare memories that I keep around because they can be useful, but yeah, the rare memories aren't, I don't know. I mean, from a collector standpoint, I get it, but even then, the art is kind of bad. The effects are sometimes detrimental. It's just not worth taking up the box space to me. But, you know, props to you for having them all. And once again, like, it looks beautiful. Good job DXing all your memories. Just for the love of everything that is holy, lock your memories, please. Please lock your memories. And then I think you're going to show us the overall profile BP here. Yep. 6,752,000 battle power on a free-to-play account. Like, Good job. Good job, Pico. Absolutely impressive. We got 2 more people's accounts to go through here, and then we'll call that a video. So let's move on to the next person. So right here we have Gironic91. They have 151 hero gems, so not quite as much as Pico, who we saw before. You're hurting for some hero gems, it looks like, when it comes to this next Yaoyorozu banner. And it looks like you're a Yaoyorozu fan, so that one looks like it's gonna hurt you a little bit. But let's take a look at your box and see how you're doing. Maybe you went a little bit too deep on the recent banners. Maybe that's why you're low on gems, or maybe you just plan on buying gems. I don't know. Let's see. So a level 110 Jiro, a level 110 All For One, meaning you haven't been doing your climax battles like you should. You have actually decent, you know, you got the celebration characters, you got the Urarakas that are the limited Urarakas, so overall not too terrible. I don't know why Toga's level 100. Toga should never be like, I guess my Toga's level 100, but like, it's just, she shouldn't be above a lot of these characters, right? I don't care that, like, she just shouldn't be there. This is a general pool unit too. Vigilante Deku is still uber better than Toga. Maybe you're a Toga simp, I don't know, but like, even then, she does not deserve to be there. When they come out with a new Toga that's good, maybe, but for right now, just the character kit wise, she just doesn't. There's so many characters that need to be above her right now. This Fantasy Deku could be above her. This guy could be above her since he got his update to his kits. These Dekus, they're all kind of meh. Same with the Bakugos, they're kind of meh. Since the update, he's a little bit better. Green Ida definitely should be up there, level 100. This Todoroki is actually really good, should be level 100 if you can get him level 100. Kind of just giving you ideas of who to focus on next, hopefully. Looking at this, Sue should definitely be like #1 priority, like I was saying before. Get her up as soon as you can. And looking at these others, she should be probably #2. Najire is really no, well, maybe Najire or Jiro. I'd say one of these two should be your next 2 priorities. They're really good. Important healers. Healers are always important to the game and carrying you through the game. Yeah, the rest of these, I mean, you got a lot of really good characters. They're at least up to level 90, but I feel like you need a little bit more investment in your better characters. Like this Dabi should be level 100 if you can, or one of the ones you focus on next. Same with Aizawa, same with potentially this All Might. I think he's kind of at the lower end of priorities though, but I feel like All Might is actually pretty solid. Green Toga is down here. That's fine. I'm glad at least Green Toga is not level 100 at the top. Compress should definitely be level 100 as soon as you can get him to level 100. Inasa is very good. Maybe a character, one of the only general pool characters I don't have, so I can't say this with full confidence, being that I haven't really used him. But from what I hear, I would probably get him to level 100. Fantasy Bakugo should definitely be leveled up. You got a lot of characters. I think you need to work on your character priority when it comes to leveling up characters. I understand that you might have gotten like the Toga pieces for free. I think maybe she came from tower challenges, if I can remember correctly. There was one of the tower challenges with Toga pieces. It's been so long since I've done tower challenges, guys. Like that was way almost a year ago now, and they haven't really added any new ones. So, but yeah, maybe you got the pieces from that, and that would explain why you have her level 100. I don't know, but Redestra is only level 85, so at least you got the climax battle character. It looks like you definitely didn't farm him out. You might have just recently pulled this Yellow Present Mike. He's not that great anymore, but you know, about 7 months ago, he was really good, really useful. I think he's still gonna have his uses every once in a while. At least level him up, man. Don't show him that disrespect of level 1. Looking at your free-to-play characters, it looks okay so far. Okay, Getten isn't level 120. Shigaraki's not level 120. So please make sure, like I was saying before, just work on your free-to-play characters when you have the chance while they're around. Don't waste your stamina on the double drops, triple drops, weekends, you know. Try to work on the characters that are there for that time. Once again, it's not anything you have to worry about immediately, because obviously we haven't had an SR character come out in a while that was even a summonable SR character. So I mean, like, yeah, not the new Endeavor, the Red Endeavor being level 100 is good. Red Dabi being level 100 is good. So you got actually, it looks like better priority on your SR characters. You got Seiji leveled up a little bit. Try to get him to level 100 soon. Same with this All Might. But yeah, actually decent priority on your SR characters, it looks like. So we're kind of flip-flopped here from Pico's showcase, is that your UR priority kind of sucks. Your SR priority is kind of good. Pico's was the opposite of you. So yeah, honestly, that's kind of my advice. Your SR characters look all right. You've actually been investing in the correct characters when it comes to your SRs. Now looking at your memories, that's going to be the question. How are we looking here? So free to play memory done. Action skill cooldown time memory, that's actually a good one to DX because it changes it from 1 turn to 2 turns, which is good. These are actually friendly reinforcements. I guess you just pulled a crap ton of those. It looks like you might have gotten really deep on the fantasy banners. So I mean, and you got another one started there. Jesus. Okay, yeah, you got a lot of them, but yeah, you got this free to play memory DX with another one started. Oh boy, wow, you are going kind of okay. So like I was saying before, this one though, here we go. I would just DX this one at this point. You don't need 5 copies anymore, probably. I say that, but I haven't seen all your memories. Maybe you don't have enough crit memories in your box, but I'd venture to guess that you have enough crit memories in your box that you don't need 5 copies anymore. But let's take a look. We'll see kind of where you're at. So this one, I believe, is a crit plus ultra memory for villains. You got 4 of them. Jeez. Yeah, it's good to keep memories separate. I don't know that you need to keep 4 of them separate or 5 of them separate. I feel like you could put 1 or 2 copies in here or there for certain memories, especially memories like this one. Just depends. Yeah, you got crit memories here. So I'm thinking you're probably gonna have. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, 4 of the 3 Musketeers. I mean, at that point, it doesn't really matter if you DX this memory because it's kind of dookie nowadays. Used to be really good long time ago. But just clean up your box a little bit, DX that memory. It's not even worth keeping 4 copies of that. I would definitely DX this memory. This is one memory you should be DXing right here with Shinso. You got Hot Pot memory, which is another crit memory. Like, my biggest problem is just DX some of your memories, man. Start putting them in. You don't need to keep that many copies of some of these memories. Now, Splash, this is absolutely a memory you should keep multiple copies of because you can put it on 3 different teams in VE Tower, for example, and use 1 on each team. It can be very, very useful. But like these other memories, yeah, you don't need that many copies, my guy. You just don't. Like, it's kind of nuts how many copies you just have sitting here in your box of these different memories. You have this memory, which is really good for crit. So you have plenty of crit memories. You could definitely get rid of that free-to-play memory I was talking about before. Let's take a look at your SR memories. You've done it too. You have done it too. Lock your memories. Lock your memories. Okay, but you've actually done a really good job DXing your SR memories, getting extra copies of some of these SR memories, it looks like. The one I was specifically talking about with getting an extra copy of and keeping, I think it was a free-to-play memory. Let's see if I can go back far enough. There. Too far. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is All Might right here. This is a really good memory. That was a free-to-play memory. You had to keep those separate in order to DX too, so good job keeping those separate. That was a smart play. That memory is really, really good. So good job on that. Looking at the rest of these, overall, it's not bad. It's not bad, but here we get into the multiple copies again. So I mean, yeah, but let's see what your overall all battle power is here and kind of give you my final thoughts. Oh, long time to load there. Okay, 6,888,000. Yeah, that's honestly not bad at all. You got second place for your club, which, you know, congrats to you. That's really, really good. Your guys' club did amazing in the last club festival. Ultra L, really good club. We will be trying to beat you this time. We'll see. We'll see if it happens. But yeah, 6,888,000 battle power is good. I do think, just once again, priority on some of your UR characters, lock up your SR memories. Your SR character priority is good, and then, you know, DX some of your UR memories, and I think you're in a solid place. I think your account looks very good. You have a lot of good stuff on it, and good job to you. Let's take a look at the last person. The last person we're taking a look at here is Phoenix. Phoenix is spelled F-E-N-I-X, not like Phoenix the bird, but a different type of Phoenix. And we have 2,150 hero gems on their account, so they've saved up a little bit. Looks like maybe they're trying to save for Yaoyorozu. 8 million gold though. Good job on the gold. I remember back when we were able to get 20 million gold. I wish we could still do that. You have Vigilante Deku at the top, which is fine because like I kind of sent for Vigilante Deku too. I love that character. I wish I had pulled more copies of him, otherwise he would be level 130 right now too, right? So fair enough to have a general pool character at the top. But I'm going to be a little bit upset, like if this purple Deku here is above other limited characters who I would argue are more important. Now I get that like he's level 100 and he's level 100, so I wouldn't say this Deku is technically above them. That's just the way I organized it. But if I see characters that are 90 or 85 or something that should be higher, I am going to say something. But overall right now, what I'm looking at is not terrible because they're all level 100, meaning you probably got them to as high as you can get them. This Uraraka should definitely be level 100 above that Deku. That Uraraka is far better. Yukata Deku, yeah, I could take him or leave him. Climax battle characters, looks like you haven't really been able to fully get leveled up, so make sure you're grinding those whenever you get the chance with your climax battle characters. Aizawa should be level 100 for sure, 100%. Dabi should be at one of those general pool characters that you get to level 100 as soon as possible. He's still one of the best general pool characters. Even though white-haired Dabi's out, this one's still very, very, very good. Looking at the rest of your UR characters, yeah, I'm fine with these being down here and not really leveled up or worked on too much. It's not a big deal, especially since your account is not level 100 like the previous two accounts we looked at. You still got some time to work on your characters compared to those other two accounts. They've been playing probably for a while, a wee bit longer than you. These other characters, yeah, I would say you got a decent understanding of which characters you should be focusing on. So, you know, I'm happy with those so far. And actually looking at your SRs though, you've probably been playing for a while. Maybe you're more of like an intermittent player is what it looks like, but you do have your SR characters to 120. So there answers my question from earlier. Can Night Eye be 120? So to those previous two accounts that didn't have their Night Eye 120 or their Yaoyorozu 120, get them to level 120, please. But yeah, good job on your free to play characters. Actually, I am happy with that up until I see these two here who are not level 120. They should be level 120, right? So work on those free to play characters when you get the chance. Character investment wise for SR characters, let's see. Wow, that mode sounded really weird. I apologize. I don't know. Okay, what am I looking for here? Okay, Seiji definitely should be higher. Put him higher. The rest of the characters I haven't really seen anything too important. This Yaoyorozu definitely higher. So Seiji and Yaoyorozu need to be leveled up ASAP. They can help you a lot in VE Tower. And like I was saying before, VE Tower is important. Even if you don't like doing it, try to score in at least the top 100. Get some free hero gems, you know. All right, so those two characters need to be leveled up ASAP. This Mineta is pretty decent. Wouldn't mind leveling him up a little bit. Jiro should be leveled up ASAP. That Jiro is very good. Who else do we have here? Mina could be leveled up. She's not as important, but she's decent. Purple Endeavor, purple and red, probably the best of the Endeavors. I'd work on purple and red Endeavor. Very good units for VE Tower. Very helpful. Purple Hawks you can put a little bit into. Red Dabi definitely needs to be invested in. And the rest of the characters are fine. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about any of the rares or any of the others. All right, so memory wise, actually, okay, it looks like you're missing quite a few free-to-play memories potentially, or you just don't have them leveled up. We'll see. But I know it can definitely be hard to go each week and grind out VE Tower to get the VE Tower memories. Just put it on auto, put it on the blood stage on S difficulty, because S and double S, as far as I know, give you the same amount of medals. Put it on auto on S difficulty on the blood stage of VE Tower, let it run through, and you get the free VE Tower medals each week, every day. And that can help you DX your free-to-play memories. So I would do that for like this memory right here. I would try to level that up. Looking at the rest, like you don't have too many copies of memories, so maybe you just pulled one here or there. It definitely makes me think you're an intermittent player, because it looks like, to me at least, that you have been playing for a while. When I go back here and see this right here, but that could just be that you just pulled that memory on the recent World Heroes Missions banner rerun. So it's hard to say, but that memory makes me think that maybe you've been around for a while, but maybe you haven't. Maybe you just have recently started playing the game, in which case, if you have just started playing the game and you're already level 90, whatever, and you have these memories that you do have, like, I would say you're actually pretty set for being a newer account. But if you are an intermittent player, like, you still have some good memories here. I think you just need to kind of figure out which ones to invest in and which ones are good for you. This memory is really good. I would try to, like, if you're talking about re-rolling EX skills, this is one of them that I would definitely try to get like the highest amount you can on it. We got this, 2 of this World Heroes missions memory. So yeah, a lot of, not as many DX'd SR memories as I'd like to see. No investment in the levels on the SR memories, which is really, really interesting. I'm not sure what to make of this. We got 1 locked SR memory right there. It's the Moneta one. At least, you know what? You're doing better than the previous 2. You got 1 of them locked. So good job. Good job, Phoenix. Proud of you for that one. Oh man. Yeah, please, once again, go through and lock your memories. There is a lot going on here with your SR memories. Get them leveled up as soon as you can. I know memory tonics can be hard to come by. It takes a while to get your memories leveled up. If I were to make a recommendation for SR memories, you know, maybe level up the limited ones first, then focus on the general pool SR memories later, and go from there. But yeah, there's really no specific priority when it comes to SR memories and what you need to level up. They're all about on par with each other. And this is where the video ends for you. So there is no overall battle power for you. If I were to guess, let me go back here. See the characters. You had a decent amount of characters. A lot of it is based off of your characters and memories, but we do have quite a few limited, but not as many as some other people. So if I were to guess, I'd guess you're somewhere between like 3 million and 5 million battle power. That's my guess. If you guys want to guess down in the comments, go ahead. And if you happen to watch this video, Phoenix, let us know what your actual battle power is. I'd be interested to know. But that is the account review video. If you guys would like your account reviewed, please go down there to the description below, join my Discord, go to the account review channel, and pinned in that channel is a link to a Google Drive folder where you guys can submit your own videos of your own accounts, and I will try to get around to reviewing them. If you guys enjoyed the video, also please go down there, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.